Needful Things is a 1993 film adaptation of the Stephen King novel of the same name. The film was directed by Fraser C. Heston. The film follows the story of Sheriff Alan Pangborn as he struggles to protect his town from strange things that begins to happen after a new shop, Needful Things, opens up in town. The source material has been parodied to death about 100 different times in TV shows or movies. However, does this film hold up to the source material? Well, let's find out. The film begins with a new shop opening up in the small town of Castle Rock, Maine. Needful Things. It offers the townspeople a load of different stuff, some have supernatural powers, but each of them come at a price. A bit of money and a little prank. Supposedly harmless, and it's to be played on another resident of the town. Gaunt's first customer is a young guy named Brian Russ. He buys a rare Mickey Mantle baseball card for 95 cents, and he then agrees to prank one of the other town's members for this. This then ignites a chain of paranoia and chaos amongst the town. As more people visit the store, Gaunt manipulates them into performing more cruel pranks, and it also deepens old rivalries and sparks new tensions among different people in the town. Another person who gets caught in this is Danforth Keaton. He's a corrupt town official who embezzles some tax money. He had sold an old supernatural horse racing game where pretty much if he exchanges his loyalty to Gaunt, he owes him a favor. Other townspeople also fall too. The priest and a load of other people. The priest actually ends up going up against the other person in the town, the other religious person in the town, and then they almost kill each other. It's really interesting how all these people go against each other in this movie. It's really I wouldn't say it's cool. I'd say it's just really interesting how one person doing this starts this whole chain of events that ultimately leads to the town going into anarchy. At the same time, though, Sheriff Alan Pangborn begins to suspect Gaunt's true nature. Alan's fiancée also goes to Gaunt, and he gives her a necklace that cures her arthritis. It also makes her vulnerable to his manipulation, and whenever she takes it off, all of it comes back, and she falls to the ground and almost dies. Everyone, we're about halfway through the video now, so if you are enjoying, feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm currently reviewing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise and every Stephen King movie, so it's a lot. But it is a lot of fun at the same time. I do really enjoy reviewing this movie, so if you have other recommendations, Stephen King-wise or horror-wise or literally anything else, just let me know in the comments. I will review it at some point, maybe soon, or some other point. But yeah, just let me know in the comments and I will get to it. But yeah, back to the video. As the town unravels, though, Gaunt supplies guns to his customers and he encourages them to kill anyone who's wronged them. Explosions also start because people start killing each other over misunderstandings. But in the middle of the chaos, the sheriff is also, figuring all of it out. But at the height of it, Keaton is now completely under Gaunt's hand, and he straps himself with explosives. But the sheriff then confronts the town, and he delivers a speech to them, which reveals Gaunt's true manipulation to them. He urges everyone to take responsibility for their actions, but Keaton is then torn between, all the guild that he now has, so he turns on Gaunt, but then the explosives go off and it explodes Needful Things. Gaunt then walks away from the rubble, completely unharmed, as he tells Alan and Polly that he'll meet their grandson in 2053. He then leaves his town off to go destroy another town. And that's Needful Things. It's a pretty good movie. I myself did find the pacing a bit slow at times. I felt it could have been about 15 minutes shorter, but that might just be me. The actors all did pretty good jobs with their roles. I really did enjoy Ed Harris and Max Von Sydow. I don't really know how to say his name, so if I said his last name wrong, that's my bad. The latter of which was amazing as Leland Gaunt. He was really creepy, but also really interesting in the role of this mysterious shopkeeper who gives people these cursed items. Ultimately, I give this movie a 7 out of 10. It is really good, and I love the small town vibe that ultimately turns into complete anarchy as it goes along. I also love how literally one event in this movie, which is just Brian getting his baseball card and then pranking someone, turns into this whole little line of everyone doing it and just completely going insane. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. I do really appreciate it. And if you've enjoyed, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as it really helps me out. Let me know your thoughts on the movie in the comments, and until next time, bye-bye.